Good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
A little more enthusiasm.
Sorry. Good morning, beautiful people.
All right, so what are we doing today?
Planting.
We are getting some seeds in the ground, more seeds.
More seeds.
We've got a little bit.
A little bit.
We can walk down here and look at
My
what
sad sprouts.
Hey, like they're doing all right for having multiple frosts.
Yeah. But they're doing okay.
After our frost date.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we planting today?
Not too much. We're gonna stick some green beans in, some green cabbage, a few squash like zucchini. We're not gonna go crazy.
So why aren't we going crazy yet? Because by this time last year, we'd already had everything planted.
We did plant everything, and then it froze. So it was like, let's not do that again. A lot of the people around here have actually said that Mother's Day is when they plant. Don't plant really anything until Mother's Day. So we're gonna go by that this year. Which
we'll try it.
It's 2 weeks, which is actually about a month after our supposed last frost date. And I know the frost dates aren't exact. They're just kind of like an average.
It's really more of guidelines.
More of guidelines. Well, like guidelines.
This year we're just kind of
slowly
plant as we you know have space and stuff like that. I still have a lot more beds I've got to make. I've got to get more compost and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's really working out perfect.
It is.
So we're gonna get some random stuff planted.
Yep.
Fill up a bed, maybe 2 beds.
We'll see.
I've got some flax seed that I'm gonna go plant.
That one's for you, Amanda.
Yeah. All right, let's get planting.
All right.
So something that I think I've had to learn over the years about planting is there's really no science to planting. If you take in all of the voices that are out there about planting, it can be overwhelming.
It really can.
And so like it really boils down to it's as simple as just plant what you can, do what you can, grow what you can. We were just talking like we don't want to plant every single bed we have today. But if we come out here and spend 10 minutes a day, well, with as many beds as we have, in a week we'll be done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're done. We just got that planted. One of the things that I have a problem with is I'm kind of detail oriented when it comes to the technical stuff like this. Yeah. The best garden we ever grew was the garden we never got to eat.
It's
true.
So
before we did this, before we hit the road, we were getting our house ready to sell, and we had this garden, and it was like, well, we're not going to grow a garden this year because chances are we're going to sell the house and we're going to leave.
Right.
And then I woke up one day and it was like, why not grow a garden? And so we kept our seeds in a binder.
Yeah.
So I went and got the binder, and I knew we were going on the road. There's no telling how long until our next planting would be.
Right.
So I planted almost all of our seeds in this garden in our backyard. Like a couple of the beds I laid out curves and shapes, and that's how I planted different colored lettuces.
It was really pretty.
I mean, I stuck so many seeds in there, and I did it with the mindset of whatever comes up will be pretty because this isn't for us.
Yeah.
And sure enough, that garden was the best looking garden we ever had. The realtor said it actually helped sell the house. I guess all that to say, just plant.
Yeah, just plant.
You have some morning glory seeds out here?
Yeah, I brought some.
Okay. All right, we're gonna plant some flowers out here.
Yeah, I got some calendula in here. I'm trying to do calendula I am terrible about the flower part. I'm like, yes, all the vegetables, and then it gets to the end of the year and I'm like, I wish we had planted flowers. So I'm trying to add, like I'm just putting them in with the seeds when I plant. So there's some calendula that I'm adding to each bed because they're supposed to help with bug pest control. And so these little, only some of them came up, but there's some sprouts in there.
Hey, we'll just keep planting.
Yeah.
I don't imagine those potatoes will be there very long.
Probably not.
You know, that's a good sign. One of the things around here that I've noticed is when the volunteer tomatoes start coming up, that's when it's time to plant. volunteer tomatoes have not sprouted yet.
Not yet. Breaking up the dirt clod. There we go. All right. All right.
We all done?
I think that's good. Yeah.
All right. See, that wasn't very long at all.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't too bad. The baby fell asleep, so like.
Thankfully. She was so grumpy.
All right. I guess it's time to get out of the sun.
Yep.
Six plank and 7 plank short. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, let's do this. It's a little too wild. Let me calm that fire down.
Chill it out for a
I
minute.
mean, as soon as I put the lid on, it's gonna calm down, but I also don't want to incinerate our fish.
Yeah. All right, well, while we wait, we actually don't get salmon very often.
We don't. We, well, you. I used to actually not like fish.
Yeah.
And you converted me.
I did.
With
I've
salmon.
converted him on a lot of things.
That's true.
Actually.
That's true.
Your palate has expanded quite a bit. But it's been hard to find good, not farmed salmon. We just kind of stopped buying it because it was like, I don't know what this was farmed with, and it's kind of sickly looking. So
When salmon isn't colored like salmon, it's
yeah.
like, uh-oh.
It's like, that doesn't look right. This salmon is from Butcher Box. I think you guys kind of figured that out already. We got some in our latest box that they sent us, and we've had this salmon before, and it's really good. Really.
That's good.
Really good. Actually, the last time I was like, could I get more of that? That would be great. So we're doing Butcher Box salmon tonight. They put together a special deal just for us because I was like, that salmon was phenomenal and I loved it. So they're doing, if you sign up for a box, and guys, I will always tell you to please do your own research, do your own thing, find out what's good for your family. But if you're interested in something like Butcher Box, they are doing 2 pounds of free salmon plus $20 off your first box. I'll drop a link for that below. Get you some salmon.
Get you some salmon. To anybody who knows, cedar plank cooking your salmon is the way to go.
It really is.
It is so tasty. Basically, all you need is a plank of cedar. You soak it and then put your chunk of fish on it and then cook it up. The plank of cedar will actually burn up and add just a hint of cedar smoke. And because it's such a short cook time on fish, it isn't overpowering.
Yeah.
And so we did cedar plank salmon a while ago, and we hadn't done it in quite a few years, and it was like, oh, I forgot how good this is.
It's really good.
So since we have a lot of cedar around here, I just went and got a chunk of our cedar, made some planks out of it, and there you go.
There we go. Now we're good
It's
to go.
good stuff.
My mouth is ready.
All right, now our favorite part of grilled salmon, we like to put a little bit of butter on the top after they come off the barbecue.
Because butter.
Because butter. Sometimes we'll do it with like herbs and stuff. All that kind of good jazz.
My mouth is literally watering.
So is mine.
It smells. I wish you guys could smell this. The cedar smells so good.
That one got a little toasted.
That's okay. It's flavor.
Okay.
Yay. Ready?
Now we just get everything else. Nope,
like
losing
Pretty
butter.
much ready.
saying, I'm ready for bed.
She's so ready for bed. So, success.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
It's good salmon.
Very good. Cedar planks are like the way to go. Even if you don't have cedar planks, just salmon is like the way to go.
Sometimes cedar planks are the way to go. Sometimes
You just want grilled
just
salmon.
want-
Yeah. Alright, we are gonna wrap this up and put this grumpy baby to bed. Just one more reminder, you guys can get yourself some free salmon and 20 bucks off your first box from ButcherBox. I will drop a link below. Thank you to ButcherBox for setting that up for us. When I was like, can I just share salmon with people? She was like, yes, do it. So, that's it. You guys are gonna finish eating, and we're gonna do meat chores, meatballs, whatever. It all works. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.